Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome back to T Mode. We are here and we are finishing up this episode on YouTube. We're going offline. Now, when I went back, I watched the footage, and yes, it was laggy, but it was not on the end of like me with internet issues because you could hear my voice pretty clearly. The issue was 8 men in the ring at the same time, and that just kind of makes me pissed off at the WWE 2K20 game. I never used to have issues with this with the old games, but now I'm having issues now. It's kind of annoying. It is what it is. It's unfortunate that 2K20 has a better in-game wrestling feel than 2K19, otherwise I'd probably just hop back to that. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. 2K20, 2020, the year has just been fucking awful, and we've kept it off with fucking awful things. I'm just kind of annoyed overall in general. So we're going to, for maybe this week, we are just going to be doing like videos. I don't know if I even want to go live much this week because it's just, yeah, I'm just gonna finish my holiday break doing holiday break things, and we'll release these exclusively to YouTube. We don't have to deal with lag. We don't have to deal with any of that nonsense that comes with live streaming. We are just going to do these on video, so you can expect these, at least this one, you can expect a little bit later on Monday night, but on Wednesday, I'm going to record it. If I'm not busy tomorrow, I'll try to get it up Wednesday at 10 Mountain Standard Time to YouTube so that everyone's not like surprised or anything. You'll probably have seen the announcements and everything. But, so we'll try to do that because it just seems like the better way to go right now for me and for all of you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this tournament, and then our main event tonight, we do know that Roman Reigns and the Usos have threatened to make their way here to mess with the NWO. Scott Hall and Hollywood Hulk Hogan are indeed your Raw Penny Belt Tag Team T-Mode champions. And you can wonder if the family is here to deal with that. I don't know. We know that the Usos have had issues with Kevin Nash. We know that Kevin Nash has had issues with Roman Reigns, all this other stuff. It's been back and forth on Twitter, and it's continuing. So will we see that happen in the main event tonight? It is scheduled. I do have a slot for it. Will it happen? Who knows? Here we go. Let's get to this tournament. Lacey Evans taking on Candice LeRae. Let's get this tournament underway. I kind of want to talk a little bit about my frustrations with Twitch as we begin here tonight with Lacey Evans. I'm kind of annoyed that as an affiliate, they give you emotes and they'll breed you into their culture, but I don't like their culture. So we separated. We didn't want to do the affiliate program, so we made the new channel, and I like the way the direction the new channel is going. I really enjoy it. I neglected to turn off raids, and that's my fault, and on Friday that kind of pissed me off. Look, raids are cool, I guess, in certain situations. I just think they're really fucking brain dead stupid when it, like, for reactionaries, people who have like 30 or 40 people in their chat, and they go, hey, let's go surprise some people. It's like, well, some people don't like surprises, and I'm one of those guys. I don't like surprises. I don't like 60 people being thrown into my chat pretending to go, wow, this is awesome, and then they follow and then they ditch. I just am not a fan of that. I don't know. It's just really weird. Your followers don't care about me. It's weird. Now, it's different if you're doing your show and you invite me onto your show. That's different. That's networking. That makes sense. This is, okay, we're going off now, and here's all of my fans, and there they are. Now they're in yours. And it's like, some of your fans don't like my stuff, and then they start complaining. We saw this happen over Christmas break. We saw this Christmas night, I think, last week, when AEW was after a football game or something, or a basketball game. And we saw a bunch of old wrestling old fans, body shaming and fat shaming Chris Jericho. Bunch of fucking worthless pieces of shit, garbage fucking human beings. body shaming somebody for doing their job and making way more money than they would ever dream, for sure. It's hilarious to me. It's like you call yourself a fan and then you behave in such a crazy way like that. It's so stupid. And that's kind of what happened on Friday. Is we got a bunch of people in my chat and they're like, "Oh, hey, Santa sent us." It's like, okay. Like, I'm wondering if there's a YouTube video out there of me and a compilation being like, whoa. I mean, and if there is, it's like, take it down or get me out of the video. I don't want to be in that video. I don't want to be in that video. It ruined not only my interaction with my chat. You have had a bunch of people follow my channel. And then that's it. And then like some of them even unfollowed. Right? So, and I expect that to go lower. It's like, I don't want that. That's Twitch culture. That's Twitch chat culture that I just fucking can't stand. It ruins everything. It's like, what's his face? Hayden Christensen from Star Wars. I hate sound. It's coarse and dry and it gets everywhere. It's like, oh, I hate Twitch culture. It's coarse and dry and it gets everywhere. That's how I feel about Twitch chat culture. It's just really weird and strange and annoying, and you have to pander, for it to be remotely successful. So if you weren't part of the stream and you didn't see it streamed, you're not going to be seeing the Luke Harper match, but it was a laggy mess anyway. In the future, I'm going to pay attention to that. 8-man tag team matches, maybe not such a good idea on 2K20, although I don't know how else I would have handled it. The booking would have told me to do that, so yet another function of 2K20 that we cannot do because of its limited capabilities, at least live streaming. You're going to notice that my hair is fucked up. You're going to notice that my nails are done. This is because I've been hanging out with my niece. I've been having a great holiday break, and I hope everybody else has as well. As Candice LeRae battles Lacey Evans in this first round matchup. And that's going to be kind of my focus. It's a new year. It's kind of silly. I've been in my own head a lot. You guys know that this happens to me a lot. I do not plan to stop making team modes. Will it happen? It could, but I doubt it. But it could. Me even just saying that it's a possibility, me enunciating the words, means that it absolutely could. But I don't think it's going to happen, specifically before the end of Season 3. For the most part, because I like wrestling, I like 2K20, I just don't like the live streaming aspect, at least this week. It's just really annoying to me right now. I'm annoyed. I'm a little pissed off and annoyed. So we're not going to be live streaming, but we will have these out pretty promptly on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, for the time being. Maybe it'll just be this week. Maybe I'll live stream again next week. I don't know, though. I don't know. New year, new me. It seems to happen every year. Seemingly it's happening again this year. I just feel like I want to focus a little bit more. Why would I continually do something the same way if it's not working? Why would I do that? So, it just doesn't make sense to me. So, right now I'm annoyed in life in general. And most of it is because of live streaming is just kind of annoying. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to relax. I'll play some Halo. I'll play some Sea of Thieves. I'll play some random shit offline and have some fun times. Maybe I'll record it, chop them up and throw them up on YouTube, or not even chop them up. Maybe I'll just throw them up. Again, like live streaming on YouTube has not been a dream of mine for 4 or 5 years now. I've seen the writing on the wall, and it was like, nah, it's just not my route. But I do enjoy doing this. And the people who are here in the chat, in the YouTube chat, are watching this post-haste on YouTube, or as an upload on Twitch, you know that I love doing this. You know that I'm a pretty decent commentator. Lacey Evans gonna stack up. Candice LeRae takes her down with a signature move. His fists squishing the head. She's gotta get rid of that resiliency if she wants an opportunity at winning this match. So we're going to finish this tournament tonight. We're likely going to see a confrontation between the family and the NWO. And we'll take a look at how the final product looks on my YouTube and then we'll go from there. I don't know if it's a PC issue, an internet issue, or a 2K20 issue. Tonight it seemingly was a mixture of all three things. So, knee to the jaw, knocks down Lacey Evans, and both women are down. And already I got a smile on my face. Like I said earlier, we had Brody Lee win the tag team turmoil match with his partner Eric Rowan. Longtime friends, longtime partners, since like 2014 on the main roster, 2013 probably earlier than that, the Wyatt family, and it was a good moment, and I wish it hadn't been saddled with some not so good moments that were being streamed during that match, with the lag and Twitch chat, but whatever, it happens, and we just gotta move on as Candice LeRae imitates pretty fantastically her husband Johnny Gargano's finishing submission move. Is Lacey Evans gonna tap out? She's holding on. She is holding on. And she escapes. And this first shot at Asuka, Raw Women's Timo champion. We're going to see if Asuka gets a competent challenger. Who is ready for Asuka? The women's right. Down goes Candice LeRae. 1, 2, kick out. LeRae uses that resiliency. She was hanging on to it for a long, long time, and it comes in handy here. Big knee. Ooh. We are ready to take notes just in case any issues crop up. We're going to try, folks. We're going to try to just be in a happy mood again. Christmas break was awesome. I had a great time with my family and stuff, but in the world, some crazy shit happened. There was that whole political fiasco with Trump not signing the stimulus, then signing the stimulus. 1, 2, 3, Lacey Evans off the signature wins this match. And all the implications that brings, DMCAs and all this other stuff, those are in play now, and we have to be a little bit. Alright, we need to figure those things out. We need to figure out what we need to do in terms of avoiding those things. So that's the thing. Of course, the Nashville bombing was crazy. Of course, just Twitch being Twitch in general is kind of annoying, like lag and PC issues and things like that. So we need to figure those things out, and we are going to figure those things out. Here we go. Beth Phoenix taking on Alexa Bliss. I'm a fan of Beth Phoenix. A big fan of Beth Phoenix. However, at this point, Alexa Bliss is killing it on Monday Night Raw. The Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. I believe making her debut here in T-Mode this season, and it's for a Raw Women's T-Mode Championship opportunity, a title she has not yet held. I am looking forward to Beth Phoenix and seeing if she can get the job done here tonight against Little Miss Bliss. Women's Championship Tournament. Again, we are trying to fit all of the titles to be defended. I think my chair's broken. We're trying to fit in all of the titles to be defended this season, and I think we're going to get there. Alexa Bliss. Again, on Monday Night Raw tonight, Alexa's Playground, or whatever it was called, was pretty solid. I don't like the ending. I don't like cliffhanger endings for WWE. At least ones that like that. That felt like a TV show. I don't know how I feel about it. Because, like, are we really expecting, like, Randy Orton and Alexa on next week, on Monday night, to begin where they left off? No. Then, like, I don't know. I don't like it being like that, but whatever. Alright, right away. Beth Phoenix with an STO takedown to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, a former T-Mode champion here. SmackDown Women's Team Mode Champion, to be specific. She held that title pretty well. She did a really good job. Beth Phoenix is dominant right now. Already with a signature move, she is on fire. Pun intended, as she is indeed the Glamazon. Speaking of the Glamazon, as Beth Phoenix wins this matchup, and is she going to transition this into a submission? She is. Almost a surfboard submission. Is she going to tap out Alexa Bliss? Yo! Is Alexa going to tap out, or does she escape? Does she hold on? It's no shame to tap out. Glamazon Beth Phoenix is, I mean, she's a legend. I believe she's a Hall of Famer as well. Big kick, no good. Alexa Bliss with the reversal. Wheelbarrow, no. She goes in. Arm drag, takes down Phoenix. Phoenix gets back to her feet. Cross body takedown. Knee to the spine. Big shot. Glamazon picks her up. Drops her down. Turns her around, and this one is over. You could count to 30. 1, 2, 3. Phoenix wins. And like the Phoenix rising from the ashes, Beth Phoenix is back here in T-Mode. Looking good. Looking real good, man. It's just... Beth Phoenix getting the job done here in T-Mode. And you know who she reminds me of course. I mean, she's obviously fashioned her character around the superstar, is Wonder Woman. And we watched Wonder Woman this past, I want to say Friday night. I think I did, Christmas night, yeah. We watched it this past Friday night, and it was okay. It was okay. I don't think it's god-awful. I don't think it's nearly as bad as people are saying. It has instances of good things. It's just not good things for me. Like, it's just like, a little hokey. It's like, but I like the direction that they were going. I like the theme of it. If they would have done it correctly, they just didn't do it correctly. In my opinion. Art is subjective, but in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, Ember Moon selected in the chat. She does indeed get a pardon. She is selected, right? Yeah, she is.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas,
Ember Moon this season has been very active in T-Mode participation. I mean, if we handed out grades for participation, Ember Moon, she's constantly in T-Mode tournaments. This is her 4th T-Mode tournament this season since we began it back in October. 4 appearances in the T-Mode tournament is pretty spectacular. And she's holding the record right now. Nobody else has as many T-Mode tournament appearances this season than Ember Moon does. She hasn't really transitioned those into wins yet. Remember the last time when she was drafted, we talked it out with her representative in the chat, and we said, hey, what do we want to do here? So we changed up a few of her things. We gave her a whippersnapper. We gave her all these things, so we'll see if it works out. Trish Stratus, Women's T-Mode Champion of Raw, here making her way down to the ring. She has been plagued by Lana messing around, and the real Women's T-Mode Champion of Raw, Trish Stratus, isn't gonna mess around. Last week we saw her kind of mess up, just a little mess up, when she was in a T-Mode tournament opportunity, and she could have easily defeated Lana, and she didn't, because Lana persevered to the point where she won by countout. Trish Stratus made a mistake. Is she going to make that mistake here in this match? Again, there's a reason Lana has a women's T-Mode Championship title opportunity. Is because she got a win over Trish Stratus, and it was spectacular. Is Trish going to make the same mistake, or did she learn from her mistake? Of course, Ember Moon not being overtly disrespectful, but these two women having a matchup is pretty interesting in and of itself. Ember Moon having issues with Charlotte Flair in her past with Survivor Series. Ember Moon, of course, involved in that mix-up when Trish Stratus was feuding with Lana as well. It was kind of a crazy thing. We're going for a pin here, no good. Back and forth this goes. This might be your match of the night, honestly. It might be. It might be. Trish Stratus Lupez takes down Ember Moon. Big clothesline. Ember Moon takes down Trish. Like I said, Trish represents the Raw, the Women's Timo Championship of Raw, which is about half of the singles division. The heavyweight, not heavyweight, I shouldn't say heavyweight, the Women's Division of Raw. We do have 2 main singles titles for the women of Monday Night Raw. We have 2 singles for every show. Trish Stratus represents one half of them. This is for a title opportunity. If you can get through this tournament, get through all these superstars, at the end of the line, you're meeting Asuka, Raw Women's Timo Champion, and of course Trish Stratus would love to hold both of those titles. Here in T-Mode, it is all about collecting those titles, going for the pin and the win. No good. All these kickouts by Ember Moon are keeping her pretty pace to pace, in step with Trish Stratus. Like I said, it is all about collecting titles, and Trish Stratus has been very, very good at that. Specifically, the knees came up. Oh! Specifically when it comes to the Women's Timo Championship of Raw. Ember Moon battling now. Fallaway slam. It's been an even matchup so far. Ember Moon selected in the chat. Like I said, we did change a few of her moves, so we'll see if that affects this matchup. We kept the Eclipse. We gave her a Whippersnapper. We'll see if it affects things. I think it will. I think it will. Big spine buster. Trish goes down. Trish needs a breather. Ember Moon on fire. Gonna bring back in Trish via a vertical suplex. Watch out, ref. Down she goes, Ember Moon with a signature move. Now, this is one of those things that we did kind of keep. We did give her the handspring in the corner. However, we do much prefer this, and it is being shown here. Drop kick off the top rope. Missile drop kick taking down Trish. Is she going to have to use resiliency? 1, 2. The alterations that we... I mean, it was appealed to us that, hey, maybe Ember Moon's finishing move needs to be altered a little bit. Maybe she needs to change it up. We agree. And in the courts of T-Mode, the Whipper Snapper is in place. Ember Moon with an elbow drop. But she doesn't go for the pin. Interesting. On the back, Trish Stratus. Neck breaker. Going for the quick pin on Ember Moon. Going for the pin. One. It's not enough. Did she go from 5%? That was a 20% kick out. Ah. A 20% kick out from Ember Moon. Interesting. How so? Ember Moon doing some good things here so far here in this T-Mode tournament. My goodness, alright. Taking the Raw Women's T-Mode champion step for step. Big clothesline. Big takedown. Continuing the damage to Trish. Trish has a signature move. She needs to hit it. She needs to get something going here. The damage is coming down the line. Ember Moon looking good right now. Has Trish in the corner on the ropes. The Women's Timo Champion of Raw. Going to the corner again. Here comes Ember Moon. Knife edge chop, no good. Hurricane Rana takes down Ember Moon. Trish with the signature spine buster to Ember Moon. Ember Moon trained with Booker T. Probably learned how to deliver a couple spinebusters in her day. This one taking it isn't enough to put her away. 1-2, kick out Moon. Going for her comeback. Trish Stratus says, I don't think so. Trish Stratus gonna throw her onto the ropes. Might be looking for some Stratusfaction. A move we haven't seen often here in T-Mode. Stratusfaction, down goes Moon. Middle of the ring. The comeback is dead. 1, 2, kick out Moon. Wow. Trish Stratus with the comeback. Ember Moon with a signature. Big clothesline. And another one. Leg lariat, and Trish has a signature of her own. This match is back and forth. It's a great match. I thought it might be. It is. Dragging her to the ropes. Trish tosses her up and over and out. Kept up by Ember Moon. Good usage. Heel kick straight to the face, to the jaw. Drop kick takes down Trish again. Gotta be weary of Trish Stratus's resiliency here. The resiliency is in effect. Ooh, fallaway slam. Almost into those barricades. I don't know if I said this. I've said it a couple times, but who knows? I don't know if it got around. My hair's gonna be fucked up. My nails are done. My nails is dead. Why? I'm hanging out with my niece. I'm having a great holiday break, so you probably noticed that. I'm not bleeding. We're up to 8. Is she going to win by count out? No, she goes out, resets the count. Ember Moon wants to win legit, especially over a T-Mode champion, right? No excuse. You get a pin win over the T-Mode champion. I mean, that's a good excuse to have a title opportunity in my book. Up to 4. Tossing her back into the ring. Trish Stratus. Good takedown here. Oh, sharpshooter. Oh, nice. A sharpshooter by Trish. Is this enough to tap out Ember Moon? Getting a little creative here. Ember Moon fighting her way out of it. Oh, wow, look at that. No. Oh, no. It's Beth Phoenix. Someone she might be facing later on in this tournament. Someone she might be a little bit nervous about facing. Trish Stratus with a chick kick to the back of the head. Oh my god. To the back of the skull. Is this enough to put Moon away? 1, 2, 3 it is. Wow.
Here is your winner, Trish Stratus.
Well, we will see what happens during the rest of this tournament. But Beth Phoenix has interfered and cost Ember Moon a shot, not only at beating Trish and maybe getting a title shot at the women's title of Raw, but maybe even winning this T-Mode tournament and getting a shot at Asuka and the Raw Women's T-Mode Championship. Okay, we move right along. Final matchup of this first round, Tamina versus Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott also selected in the chat, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and get to this matchup right away. Chick kick to the back of the head ends it for Ember Moon. And we move on. I've grown to like this superstar. We've had our history here on the channel.
Following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
We've definitely had our issues, me and Tamina, right? Ever since she was one of our numbers selected for the Royal Rumble a couple years back. I mean, she's just had a love-hate relationship here. But we like her now. I'm a big fan of Tamina. I actually like her. I feel like if I had her on my wrestling roster, I could do stuff with her. Ruby Riott makes her way down to the ring. We know that she is selected in the chat.
From Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott not so successful here in team mode. We'll see if this might change her winning or losing ways. First round matchup against Tamina. Again, whoever gets past this matchup has to face Trish Stratus next, so should be an interesting one overall. My back is killing me right now, and I don't know why. I might grab a pillow, see if I can brace it, but it's driving me absolutely nuts. Oh. This whole week off, nonsense. Like I can't. I need I need to be doing something, man. Okay, that's actually a lot better. I like that a lot better. Begin this match with some nice grappling. Some good old traditional wrestling. It's back and forth, this one. It's back and forth with this. I like it. And they're speeding this one. Ruby Riott wins that little grapple battle. Heel kicks to the jaw. Wow. Knee to the back, and Ruby Riott taking down Tamina. Tamina, DDT. Big boots for Tamina, but look at how she's dominating Ruby Riott right now. Big clothesline. Riott gets back to her feet. Big clothesline again. And this is what Tamina should be doing, man. Dominating clotheslines, takedowns, slams, power bombs. Taunting to get that extra momentum boost. I see you, Tamina. I see you. Tamina, of course, a free agent. Fighting for your representation, I guess is the word to be used here. Dominator position for Ruby Riott. Riott. Fingers just touch those top ropes. Referee calls for a break. Kick to the spine. Big pin. That's going to be a favor for Tamina as she takes the lead here in the momentum race. Russian leg sweep, and down goes Ruby Riott. Now, let's not forget the history. We know the family's coming. We know Tamina and her relationship with the Usos. It's how she came in. Tamina might be operating a little bit differently tonight. Maybe old friends coming in. Maybe Tamina feels a little bit better about how tonight's gonna go, knowing that the table and the family and the provider and the tribal chief is bringing along the whole family to Monday Night Raw. Now, of course, that's just a rumor, but here in T-Mode, we understand. We know that rumors are often truths here in T-Mode. If it gets brought up, it's likely a possibility. Big shot from Ruby Riott, leg kick, drags her to the ropes, puts her up on the second, and she's gonna stretch and pull. Knee to the spine. Big heel kick again. These kicks to the jaw, especially by Ruby Riott, are it's a little interesting because Tamina does utilize a super kick as one of her signature moves. Ruby Riott seemingly targeting Tamina with that super kick. She's done it multiple times now. Kind of starting to pull away here in the momentum battle. Kick to the stomach. Is this enough? Going for the pin and the win. One. No good. Teardrop side suplex. Down goes Tamina. Signature move for Ruby Riott. Front face lock. Knee to the face. Catches. Kick. Educated feet of Ruby Riott. Decimating Tamina. Big shot. Spiking Hurricane Rana. I love that move. I love that move. You can see the head of Tamina is indeed being targeted. Oh, big shot. Look at this. Look at this. Tamina hits one of her specials. And she is going to utilize it. Is this a good utilization, though? Not only that, she is also going to get the boost from this taunt. Uh-oh, Ruby Riott catches, float over, she's got her. She's going for the pin. 1. Ooh, it's a kick out by Tamina. Ruby Riott at 140%. Behind the back, German suplex. She's going up. She's going up top. You look like she's going up top here. She's going for the senton from the top. Is that enough to put Tamina away? It might be. 1, 2, 3. Ruby Riott wins. Nice. I am a big old fan of Ruby Riott. She is indeed represented in the chat. Let's take a look at who is represented in the chat real quick here. Let's see. Let's go with Lacey Evans. Not represented. What about Beth Phoenix? Beth Phoenix is indeed selected by Vincent Kennedy McMahon this season. Fantastic. What about Trish? Trish Stratus is selected by Kalea Alea. He's going to be a happy guy when this video drops. And Ruby Riott is selected by Burn It Down. So the only free agent left in this tournament as of right now, Lacey Evans. Tamina losing to Ruby Riott. What a good draw for Ruby Riott. Now, Tamina, again, I do like Tamina, but we understand. We know. We know. We know. We know about Tamina here in 2K20. All right, here we go. Now, remember, this is the second and third rounds. There are no entrances for these second and third rounds. We will update the roster. We'll update the thing below after this round is over. So let's get Lacey Evans out here. Her matchup, Beth Phoenix. Earlier tonight, we saw Beth Phoenix interfere against Ember Moon. Trish Stratus hit kick to the back of the head of Ember Moon. And that advanced Trish Stratus in this Team Mode tournament. So, very little beef happening here in Team Mode so far. And look at this, right away has her on a torture rack. Lacey Evans is going to fight out of this as best as she can. Front face lock. Knee to the face. Lacey Evans. Neck breaker here. Evans going to go for a quick pin on Beth Phoenix, who is still in the green. She's still in the green right now. That's how great Beth Phoenix did in her first round match against Alexa Bliss, a former Team Mode champion. That's impeccable. Lacey Evans, former military, now making her way here in the WWE. Doing her best against a WWE legend of the women's division, Beth Phoenix. Former WWE Women's Champion. She's just trying to get back to the championship circle here tonight. Coming back, I believe it's her debut. Beth Phoenix was selected by Vincent Kennedy McMahon in the chat early on this season. And what a great pick. Beth Phoenix is ready to go. Look at this. Has her in a submission. Oh, the elbows, the elbows. Creating distance. Separation. Irish whip. Watch out, ref. Off the ropes. Brings her back. Big back body drop. One of my favorite moves, man. One of my favorite moves. Power bomb. Oh. Nasty power bomb. Beth Phoenix down to the yellow. Lacey Evans taking even more damage. Is this enough to put her away? 1, 2. Oh, it could have been 3. It was close. Beth Phoenix with a very near fall here. Lacey Evans misses. Big clothesline by Beth Phoenix at 55%. Both these women at 55%. Both women looking for their signature and finishing moves. Beth Phoenix He's going to go out and collect Lacey Evans, who rolled to the outside, hopefully looking for a break. Knife edge chop. I don't think she's going to find it. Big elbow. Irish whip into the corner. Phoenix gets back up right away. Big clothesline. Oh my God. Knife edge chop sends Lacey Evans over the barricade. We're in the fans. We're in the crowd now. Oh, big knee, and Evans returns the favor and gets her back in. Lacey Evans trying to get back over the barricade. She gets there. We're at a 7 count. She's trying to run back into the ring. She does successfully get back in. Fisherman suplex. Takes down Evans. She wanted to go for the pin. She thought about it for a slight second. Maybe she thought she was too close to the ropes. I don't know. Well, now Lacey Evans playing a couple of games here, trying to go in and out in a time where Beth Phoenix isn't going to get there. And she tries to sneak attack. She misses completely. Has behind her back a nice takedown. Has Beth Phoenix down. Now this is where you want to gain that momentum quickly. Beth Phoenix is down. Well, she brings her back up. Big elbow, trying to get to 100 before Beth Phoenix gets to 100. Big shot, a women's right. I don't know if that was the particular windup that we typically see from Lacey Evans, but it did the job. Knife edge chop, look at this. She's going to stack her up and drop her on her head. Is this enough to put Beth Phoenix away? It might be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 it is. Evans beats Phoenix. I mean, it didn't look like the women's right, but it was significant. It was significant enough to end this matchup. Lacey Evans going to the finals tonight. Who is she going to the finals against? That is the question, and we're about to answer that question right now as we enter the second round matchup. Trish versus Ruby Riott. Again, both these superstars selected in the chat. We've got Burn It Down, I believe, with Ruby Riott. And we've got Trish Stratus owned in the chat by Alea. They're looking to upset the free agent. One of these two will do it. Who will it be? Of course, we have the Women's Team Mode Champion of Raw, Trish Stratus, advancing to the second round. She did not advance to the second round in her go against Lana a couple weeks ago. Can she do it here against Ruby Riott? Riott catches her front face lock. Ruby Riott has a health advantage, but we just saw that Lacey Evans didn't need to have a health advantage. She outsmarted Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix did use her kip-up ability instead of holding and saving for that resiliency, and it cost her the match. Trish Stratus, clothesline, leg lariat, down goes Ruby Riott. Here comes the comeback. Drop kick to the spine. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh. And I think on Wednesday, as of now, what we have is a fatal 4-way for the Hardcore Team Mode Championship, a Team Mode title tournament, as well as we will probably likely have Ember Moon versus Beth Phoenix for a title opportunity. They both looked impressive tonight. Shenanigans and the game helped fix that as we get the chick kick, dropping Ruby Riott, going for the pin in the win. 1, 2, 3. Alone. Yo! What a kick out. Chick kick from the Women's Team Mode Champion. And Ruby Riott kicks out. Trish with the DDT. Whoa. What a kick out by Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott selected in the chat representation. Of course, she wants to find that winner's circle. She wants to get there in Team Mode. She wants a Team Mode championship around her waist. She has yet to do it this season. She has yet to do it in, our entirety of Team Mode. You can see the sweat on Trish. She is working hard overtime tonight. Big elbow. Ruby Riott gets caught. And another short forearm. Trish and Ruby has been an excellent matchup so far. Snap suplex, down goes Ruby Riott. She's going to roll to the outside. Trish, I thought she was going to go to the top rope instead. No, she's running. She is out of energy. She is very tired in this matchup. That match against Ember Moon earlier has definitely taken it out of her. Oh, what a stunner. What a stunner to Trish Stratus. And off the post. Ruby Riott dominating right now, and again slamming her into the ring apron. Doesn't need to use her own body. She's using the ring itself. Big shot, just tossing her into the barricade. She's going to work on the leg. Oh. You got to reset this count, Ruby. Maybe taking a page out of Lana's book here. So, you know what? Maybe I don't even need to win straight up. Maybe I could just win by count out. But no, she's going to reset the count. Honorable lady is Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott going for a move here. Trish Stratus says, I don't think so. Tosses Ruby Riott back into the ring. Maybe this is why Lana didn't choose to win with honor. Because winning with honor maybe means losing. Spine buster. Down goes Trish. It's the Raw Women's Team Mode Champion, Asuka. Trish Stratus hasn't really dealt with a lot of Asuka, but Ruby Riott takes down Trish from behind. Almost poetry in motion. 1, 2, 3. Ruby Riott wins the Raw Women's Team Mode Champion. Asuka interferes against the Women's Team Mode Champion of Raw, Trish Stratus. And we have Ruby Riott in the finals against Lacey Evans. We're going to have Beth versus Ember Moon for a title opportunity as well. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to that final matchup here. Again, we're not going to have entrances for this matchup. But Evans versus Ruby Riott. Who is going to get the opportunity to face Asuka? Who is ready for Asuka? We're about to find out. Look at that. Fantastic.
The contest is the final in the championship tournament.
So we have Lacey Evans defeating Candice LeRae in her first round matchup, defeating Beth Phoenix in her second round matchup, going against Ruby Riott, who defeated Tamina in her first round matchup, and then defeated Trish in her second round matchup. Now I said poetry in motion because Trish Stratus got to that second round simply because of an interference by Beth Phoenix. So Ember Moon and Beth Phoenix have some issues. Trish Stratus got here by ill-gotten gains, and I don't think Asuka was pretty happy about that. She wanted to see Ruby Riott maybe get a little success here. And in the same exact way that Trish got to the second round, Ruby Riott is here with us now in the third and final round. Team Mode title opportunity on the line, as well as a fantasy Team Mode point. Ruby Riott, and representing Ruby Riott, I believe, is selected in the chat, going for the pin. 1-2 kick out. Ooh, that's so close. So close. A fantasy point will be heading to the person in Twitch chat who does indeed own Ruby Riott. I believe it's Burn It Down. I do not remember for sure. Neckbreaker here. If Lacey Evans wins this match, then that point just goes to Lacey Evans. Free agent. Gets an opportunity against Asuka. We'll see what she can do. What is this? What is this? Oh! Just slamming Ruby Riott's face into the mat. Lacey Evans now going high risk. Is she going to attempt this still? No, I think she understands that Ruby Riott rolled a little bit with all the energy that she had, and it was just out of range. Lacey Evans a little smarter than that. Oh, look at this. She got her. She's going to take her She's going to take her down. Got her in a submission. Is this going to be enough to tap out Ruby Riott? It might be. Ruby Riott, no, with the elbows. Oh, God, look. Oh. And we're back to pretty much even ground here. Snap suplex. Kick to the gut. Power bomb incoming. She's got it. Wasn't enough to just slam her opponent down. She had to go down with her. Create that extra elevation, that extra momentum, that extra velocity. Slamming Lacey Evans into the mat on the back of her head and the back of her back. Back of her back, on her back. Ruby Riott's signature move. She's gonna do it again. She's raking the eyes. She's raking the eyes. Oh! Big miss here. Lacey Evans at 94%. Snap suplex. She has a signature now. Yikes. She could stack up Ruby Riott and end this matchup. She tries to go for it. Ruby Riott says, don't think so. She scouted her opponent. Has her on the arm. A big elbow. Ruby Riott trying to flip her around. No good. Lacey Evans tosses right across the ring. Again, a T-Mode fantasy point on the line here. Slamming Ruby Riott down. Uses her special ability. Big kick. Oh, man. It's going to be a bit of a damage boost for Lacey Evans. Has her on the middle rope. Yikes, watch out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Notice her neck wasn't really on the rope. Typically, I mean, you land on the rope. It hurts. Hell yeah. When your head is mashed against it like the way Ruby Riott's was, that's not awesome. Swoo! Catches her. Wheelbarrow stunner takes down Evans. And Ruby Riott looking to end this matchup. What a run she's had in this tournament here tonight. I think she is likely the deserving opponent for Asuka right now. Big kick. Shot to the gut. Picks her up. Driving her down with a power bomb again. Finishing move ready to go, but she's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. It's a kick out by Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans now has a signature move, maybe an ill-advised pin attempt by Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott looking to end this here, maybe with a Riott kick. We shall see. Riott kick connecting. Down goes Lacey Evans. It's over. If she does it right, she's got it good. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Ruby Riott wins the fantasy point and the opportunity to go up against Asuka in the main event of this T-Mode tournament. And here we go, folks. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. I don't want to mess around. I don't want to mess around. We're giving Ruby Riott not only her star for winning this T-Mode tournament, navigating to the end, but she has a title opportunity here against Asuka. So let's get to it. Raw Women's Championship match, Ruby Riott versus Asuka. Here we go. This is big, folks. This is big. Ruby Riott could possibly become our new Raw Women's T-Mode champion, especially with the way Asuka interfered earlier tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
You know what T-Mode provides. I have my nails did. I got my nails did by my niece, and we're here at the women's championship tournament. So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and give Ruby Riott her star. She had an excellent tournament showing here tonight, and she is indeed represented in the chat by Burn It Down. Congratulations to you, Sir Ruby Riott, looking to win a T-Mode title tonight. Cheers to her. We'll see if she can get the job done. I'm going to give her her star here, as is customary here in T-Mode. Ruby Riott looks ready. She looks ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, she is your Raw Women's Team Mode Champion, Asuka. Asuka won this Raw Women's Team Mode Championship in a triple threat match at TLC, taking on Charlotte and Ember Moon in triple threat action. She defeated Ember Moon in that matchup. Charlotte, by all rights, has a title opportunity, and she's waiting to see the results of this match. Whoever wins this match is going to go against Charlotte at the Royal Rumble for the Raw Women's Team Mode Championship. Question is, who will it be? Will it be Asuka, the defending champion, or the woman who has navigated this tournament so well, Ruby Riott? I believe Asuka is a free agent as well. So, people in the YouTube chat, or people on Twitch who are watching this post-haste, I would recommend, you keep Asuka on your radar, especially when the Royal Rumble comes around. We will have a women's Royal Rumble as well as a men's Royal Rumble. The scoring is pretty simple. All the eliminations you get count as a fantasy point. Winning the Rumble is a fantasy point, and winning the match on a pay-per-view is a fantasy point.
From Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Superstar of the season is anyone's game
And
in this
introducing
season.
the champion from Osaka, Japan, the Raw
I like those side
Women's
plates, man.
Champion, Asuka.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight is not this match. It is a great main event for the tournament, but our main event is possibly a confrontation between the NWO and Roman Reigns and the Usos, the family, the table. But here we go, title presented to the opponent. I love those side plates. Title, Paige, are you watching? Are you watching, Paige? Are you seeing how a title should be messed around with? Now that was a beautiful Team Mode Championship. Paige needs to learn. Alright, here we go. Asuka right away taking down Ruby Riott and working on the arms. An arm bar from Asuka is deadly. Big kick, no good. Ruby Riott catches. And a nice reversal there. This is a good start for Ruby Riott, who I don't think has a comeback ability. Oh. These super kicks by Ruby Riott have been useful all night long. Nice Frankensteiner there. Big back body drop, down goes Asuka. Ruby Riott might win this match the legit way now. We've seen many a time superstars come in, use the comeback ability, and then win matches. And I don't think she has one. She is doing this legit right now. She's at 27%. Asuka catches that leg. German suplex. Takes down Ruby Riott, who has just been through absolute war tonight. Taking out Tamina, taking out Trish, and then in the finals, taking out Lacey Evans. I love that. That might be one of my favorite wrestling moves. That teardrop side suplex. It's just, when I see it, and usually it was Eddie Guerrero who delivered it, it was just so fantastic. I think Kurt Angle used to throw a few of them as well. Going for the pin here. 1, 2. Ooh, big kick out here by Ruby Riott. A necessary kick out by Ruby Riott. She's doing alright so far, but she's got to get the champion on the ground. She's got to whittle her down. German suplex by the Raw Women's Team Mode Champion. We saw her earlier tonight in this tournament assist Ruby Riott into the second, from the second round into the finals by distracting Trish Stratus. Ruby Riott hit Riott kick from behind, dropping Trish, winning that matchup. Asuka may be playing a little bit of the God role, trying to pick her opponent. Ruby Riott did end up winning this matchup. And now we're seeing a Raw Women's Team Mode Championship match. Nice forearm there, 68%. Big STO. Gaining momentum, dropping Asuka's health down. And Ruby Riott looks good. I mean, she's getting some boos from this crowd. A lot of people are big fans of Asuka here in this crowd, but she's doing it. I mean, people here in the chat on YouTube and anywhere else this video might be playing are probably cheering for Asuka as well. But man, we got Ruby Riott here. She is represented in the chat by Burn It Down. Burn It Down is looking for a second Fantasy Team Mode Championship tonight. He is also looking for an opportunity to get Ruby Riott in a Team Mode Championship position. Big splash off the top rope. Signature move ready for Ruby Riott. And she could likely end this matchup. Asuka has a comeback. She has a tank ability. The yellow special ability as well. She's used one of them. I don't know which one she used. She used one of them. I think it was the tank ability. Ruby Riott with a guillotine. This is a guillotine. She's got a guillotine. I can't see. The referee's in a bit of a bad position. I can't tell if that was a rope break. But Asuka kicks out, fights out of it. Not a signature move. Asuka. Another side suplex. Going for the pin and the win on Ruby Riott. 1, 2. Is this enough? 3. She's got it. That boost, that tank boost. Ruby Riott just not enough to kick out.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion.
And as things stand, we will see Asuka versus Charlotte Flair at the Royal Rumble one-on-one for the Raw Women's Team Mode Championship. A title that Charlotte says was never been... I mean, she never got pinned for that title. And Asuka says, hey, I'm the rightful Team Mode Champion. We'll see if Charlotte is ready for Asuka at the Royal Rumble. Of course, on Wednesday, what you can look forward to expecting is indeed Ember Moon versus Beth Phoenix on the undercard, having our Team Mode title tournament. We will announce that a little bit later. In fact, we're going to book it right now. And then, of course, we will have a hardcore championship match, Fatal 4-Way. AJ Styles taking on Finn Balor, taking on El Mago Jr., and taking on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Fatal 4-Way for the Hardcore Team Mode Championship. It's going to be an important matchup, a big matchup. We might even see a hardcore title change. AJ Styles and Finn Balor lost that matchup. In a way, in a count out, so it kind of got a little crazy. So we booked a match that was pretty, we need some beef settled, and AJ Styles will get that beef settled hardcore title opportunity coming down the line for Ricky Steamboat, El Mago Jr., and Finn Balor, and we'll see what happens on Wednesday. That's big. That's on Wednesday. What we're doing now is booking for that tournament on Wednesday. So let me go ahead and take a look here. On Wednesday, we can expect to see a crowning of the North American Team Mode Championship. Okay, so let's go ahead and book that right now. Let me get my makeshift mouse pad up here as we try to figure this out. So let's get this in. Asuka defending tonight. Ruby Riott showing promise, earning a Team Mode Fantasy point. Not a total loss by Ruby Riott or Burn It Down. Burn It Down's going to gain a fantasy point here tonight, and that's great news for him. All right, we're crowning a champion. This is one of the few championships that are active this season in Team Mode that we have not yet allocated out. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that right now. We're going to go straight up NXT. And we're going to randomly select these superstars. Again, they have to be default. Again, if they have 3 selections, people like Cody Rhodes, John Morrison, and they're not selected in the chat or represented, they will be DQ'd or disqualified. All right, here we go. We got Cesaro and Unleashed Orton. We already know that the Undead Army are out. They are done. So, Unleashed Orton's out. Andre is in. I like that. Cesaro's good. Gargano and Edge, I think both of them are good. Eric Young and Ryder. I think Young might be on his last opportunity. We'll see Zack Ryder, Trent Seven, and Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Randy Savage, yeah. I think Randy Savage is a former North American Team Mode champion as well. This is big, big news. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Let's see here. Oh, God. What did I do? What did I do? All right, let's end that. Okay, cool. Let's take a look here. All right, so Cesaro will be entering his second Team Mode tournament of the season Andre the Giant will be entering his third, not his final, because he's owned in the chat by me. Gargano will be entering his third. I think he's owned. Let's see, is Gargano owned? Okay, you know what? We'll check to see if Gargano's owned in a minute. Alright, let's take Edge. Ooh, this was a match we saw on Unification Night for the Hardcore Team-Out title. Edge is going to be involved in this Team-Out tournament. We know that Edge has a title opportunity for the Undisputed Team-Out Championship against The Fiend at the Royal Rumble, but he is looking to go into it at least with the North American Team-Out Championship at his side. So and this is going to be his debut in a Team-Out tournament for this season, so let's see how he does. Eric Young, I don't think is owned, and Eric Young is indeed one that we need to switch. So Eric Young is going to be getting switched. Let's do that now. Darby Allin has been selected. Darby Allin has participated in one Team-Out tournament this season. He will be selected again. Zack Ryder will be making his debut. Trent Seven has already been in one, but he'll be making his second attempt. And Macho Man Randy Savage, I am certain that this is his debut, and it is. Randy Savage, a free agent, will be involved in this Team-Out tournament. Let's take a look at who owns these folks. Cesaro is unowned in the chat. He is a big free agent. I, of course, own Andre the Giant. Gargano is owned by the Tribal Chief. Good luck to you. Edge is owned in the chat by Linger. So we're going to have a little bit of again, I mean, we've seen Linger and Tribal Chief feuding over the past few months, and they're going to continue that in the first round. Let's take a look at Darby Allin. Darby Allin owned by Q in the chat. So we have some top contenders looking to get some more points. Ryder is a free agent. Trent Seven is a free agent. And Macho Man Randy Savage is a free agent. So we have a few free agents, and then the people who are owned are people who are at least in the top 10 looking for, you know, superstar of the season, looking for winning the season. And it's going to be an interesting one for sure. Again, stay tuned for that. Let's do some attire selections. And then we're going to finalize this. This one's good. We're good to go. It is indeed finalized. Okay, folks, so I heard that Roman Reigns and the Usos indeed were here. And we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a confrontation. We're going to have ourselves a 6-man tag train wreck. So here we go. Let's bring out first Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hollywood Hogan, the NWO, and their tag team partner, of course, Hollywood Hogan. And they'll be going up against the Usos. Bring out Jimmy first, then Jay, and then, of course, bring out the big dog, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the provider, the NXT World Team-Out Champion, Roman Reigns. Alright, here we go. Now, this is going to be a matchup. We're going to go back to, I think we had it just on Raw, so we're going to have it go to Raw. And here we go. This is going to be Tag Team Turmoil. We're seeing Scott Hall, Hollywood Hogan, and Kevin Nash battling against the Usos and Roman Reigns. I'm going to up the odds a little bit here. Kevin Nash is not a Team-Out champion, simply for the fact that Roman Reigns had Jimmy Uso interfere in Kevin Nash's match at TLC. So, if Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hollywood Hogan win, then Kevin Nash gets an NXT World title opportunity against Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. If the Usos and Reigns get a win, then Usos are going to get a penny belt tag team title opportunity against Scott Hall and Hollywood Hogan. Maybe not at the Rumble, but maybe next week. We'll see. We'll figure that out as we continue. This is a tag train wreck match. Roman Reigns, Scott Hall, Hollywood Hogan, the Usos, Kevin Nash. Big main event here. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the NWO. Ladies and gentlemen, let's tell you a little bit about Kevin Nash and his mentality going into this. Kevin Nash, he's not too upset that he didn't get the job done against Samoa Joe for the Undisputed Championship in the main event of TLC, because he knew that Jimmy Uso came out and interfered and screwed up that title opportunity. He knows that. Kevin Nash is not a guy to take a threat and just stand down. That's the NWO. And of course, we saw this announcement by Roman Reigns. Let me actually bring it up. Roman Reigns this past Wednesday saying, you know what, I don't like the cut of the jib. I don't like the cut of the jib of the NWO. Roman Reigns this Wednesday came around and said, make no mistake, I remember the comparisons earlier in my career. I remember the spectators calling me Diesel 2.0. And now that I'm the head of the table, I can put those comparisons to the test. You felt my influence at TLC when I sent Jimmy your way. On Monday, you will understand that the only new world order in T-Mode is everyone bends the knee when Roman Reigns is looking to send a message here tonight. Going up against the NWO. My goodness.
Weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions.
This is a big main event. This is a big main event, folks. Hollywood Hogan, one half of your Penny Belt Tag Team Champions. He, of course, is teaming up with Scott Hall. Of course, the vanity of Hogan saying, nah, NWO, you go out, I'm coming out to my music. Hollywood Hogan, Penny Belt Tag Team Champ with Scott Hall. They defeated the Collectors at TLC for the Penny Belt Tag Team Championships. And, their job's not done. They have got challengers on their way already. If the Usos and Reigns can win this matchup, if they even show up. We booked the match. We have officially booked it. Will they show up? We are seeing the Usos totally bought into this tribal chief head of the table thing that Roman Reigns has in his head lately. And they're trying to get things going. And if they win tonight, they might get an opportunity at those Penny Belt Tag Team Championships. Possibly next week on Monday Night Raw, depending on any beef that we have to settle. Of course, I think we still have some Lana Trish stuff to settle and figure out. Of course, we know Ember Moon and Beth Phoenix having issues, like all sorts of things happening. Of course, Trish and Asuka, I think Trish and Asuka already have that internal battle happening as pretty much co-champions of Monday Night Raw. Oh, look at this.
And at a combined weight of 479 pounds.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
The Usos. One half of the Usos is your United Kingdom Team Mode Champion, impressing Roman Reigns enough to put him at the table. Jimmy, last Monday night, tried to do the same, was unsuccessful. It was for the WWE Team Mode Championship. I believe Edge was defending, and Jimmy Uso didn't get the job done. Which was a little sad, a little upsetting. But the Usos are here, and that can only mean that maybe, perhaps, Roman Reigns is here as well. They're looking to put the NWO in lockdown. They're looking to put the NWO in the Uso Penitentiary. We're awaiting the Tribal Chief. Is he here? The Tribal Chief is here. Roman Reigns is here.
And their partner from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at
Yeah.
265 pounds.
Yeah.
Champion, Roman Reigns.
Let's just recap the night for you. This whole night, I mean, we began with some Luke Harper and Rowan winning a tag team title opportunity of their choice. Of course, we're going to try to hopefully get them away from the penny belt titles, but if that's what Victor in the chat would like, because he does indeed have the representation of Brody Lee, then that is exactly what he will get. You can tell me here on YouTube, you can tell me over on Twitch, you can DM it to me, you can throw it to me on Instagram or whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. Let me know what you think the right cause is for Brody Lee and Rowan, which titles they should go after. But look at this. Look at this. We got the Usos on one side. We got the NWO coming on this side. Look at them. They are not scared of Roman Reigns. And look at the picture here. We've got Roman Reigns and the NWO down there. Roman Reigns up here. Everyone bends the knee when Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns is looking to prove it here. He is so confident that he has agreed to the terms of this main event match. The terms are, if the Reigns and Usos team can defeat the NWO, the family can defeat the NWO in this brawl, as it happens right now, and it's going to get a little laggy over there probably. If this can happen, then, oh, big takedown. What happened to Kevin Nash's finisher? Yikes, uh-oh. Is that Jay Uso over there? Oh, I think it's Jimmy. Jimmy gets taken down by the Razor's Edge. If the Reigns and Uso tandem can win, the Usos are going to get a tag team title opportunity. Oh, big takedown, big shoulder. Leg drop. Right now we have the NW. Yes, we do have skip frames. Okay, so now I think we've confirmed it's not an internet issue. It's a PC problem. From this game. I don't know what it is about multi-man matches, but we're going to have to be careful about that. You're going to see some skippage. It's just going to be one of those things that happens. Of course, you're seeing the Usos go after Scott Hall and Hollywood Hogan. You're seeing Nash go after Hollywood Hogan. Jimmy Uso to the top. Elbow. Sorry, Jey Uso to the top. He hits an elbow drop to Hogan. Jey Uso does still have his finisher. And he drops Scott Hall. Remember, significant strikes are awarded here. Knockouts are awarded here. Roman Reigns takes down Nash. Roman Reigns now taking down Hogan. Look at this. We got a big elbow drop to Scott Hall. This is excellent. We're going to see some skip frames, but that's just how it is with these big matches. W2K20 updates. I mean, everything changes so much that it's just hard to get some consistency, but it is what it is. It happens. Takedown. Scott Hall goes to the outside. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Right now, the Usos and Reigns are doing really good at making sure that this doesn't become a problem. Roman Reigns catching. Look at this. Look at this. The power. The power. Ooh. Roman Reigns. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's 3-on-3. Full power for the NWO. Kevin Nash has a finisher. Oh, God. And he is hung up on that top rope. Big shot. Look at this. The Usos right now. Oh, he's going after Nash. Oh, big takedown. I am aware of the lag. The lag is likely from the game. We haven't typically seen this lag in our game like this. This is very interesting. It's something I'm going to have to figure out. Big takedown. Hollywood Hogan getting smashed. Roman Reigns with a signature. Getting tossed up and over and out. Oh, big clothesline. Takes down Nash. Roman Reigns picks him up. Reigns with a nice uppercut. Scott Hall. Clothesline. Superman punch tried, he missed. Big clothesline takes down Roman Reigns. Jey Uso headbutt to the back of the head. Scott Hall back to his feet. Now it's 3-on-1 on the United Kingdom Timo champion in the middle of the ring. Kevin Nash with a finisher. Nash. And this is a 3-on-1 beatdown right now by the NWO to Jey Uso. Big reversal here by Jey Uso. If it is indeed a reversal, fighting out of it. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy. Uso's battling. Here comes Roman Reigns. We're back to 3-on-3. This, again, I think this is indeed an elimination. Oh, wow, look at this. Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge powerbomb combo. Oh, he's gone. Jey Uso's gone. DDT, the NWO have taken out the Usos. And now it's 3-on-1. Roman Reigns versus the NWO. Oh, no. He was so confident he now might have to defend his title against Kevin Nash. Chokeslam, down goes Reigns. Here comes Hogan. Nash getting involved. Nash picks him up. Floats behind the back, neck breaker. Spear takes down Scott Hall. Scott Hall survives. Hollywood Hogan reversing. Scoop slam takes down Roman Reigns off the ropes. Big leg drop. He's got it. It's done. They're looking for a knockout here. Hogan can end it. Hogan can end it. He's just taken down Roman Reigns. Okay, Roman Reigns fighting back here. Scott Hall with the reversal. Scott Hall with the Razor's Edge. Picks up Roman Reigns, and this is going to be it. It'll be done for Reigns and friends and Team Scott Hall. Kevin Nash and Hollywood Hogan decimate and defend on Monday Night Raw.
Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and Scott Hall.
The NWO. Victorious here on Monday Night Raw, and you are going to be seeing Kevin Nash take on Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble for the NXT World T-Mode Championship, if not sooner. Maybe we'll make that match sooner. Maybe, I don't know, we have a long time till the Royal Rumble. That was an excellent match. It was indeed your main event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode. On Wednesday, like I said earlier, we will crown a North American T-Mode champion with the North American T-Mode Championship title tournament. These multi-man matches are causing chaos for my computer, and I'm not sure why. We need to figure that out. Hopefully we figure it out. I don't know, though. I'm not really in the mood to deal with live stream stuff, but whatever. I'll probably just record it, and we'll throw it up anyway. I mean, live stream recording doesn't seem to make a difference, so whatever. And look, we have another frame skip. It's got to be on WWE 2K20's end, because it wasn't like this last week, but whatever. That being said, folks, North American T-Mode Championship being crowned on Wednesday. Beth Phoenix versus Ember Moon, title opportunity on Wednesday. And then, of course, Wednesday, main event, Hardcore T-Mode Championship. AJ Styles defends his Hardcore T-Mode title in a fatal four-way matchup against El Mago Jr., Finn Balor, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I almost said Finn Balor twice. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in a fatal four-way Hardcore T-Mode Championship matchup. Don't miss it. That'll be on Wednesday. And until then, friends, ciao, good night. It's been a stressful weekend. It's been a stressful day. Rest in peace, John Huber. Rest in peace, Luke Harper. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. Yeah. I'm gonna go and watch a couple of matches now. So, I'm just glad I didn't cry tonight. I was more pissed off than sad, which is excellent, because I'd rather be pissed off and angry than sad and crying. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, and until next time, ciao.